been a couple weeks. I've ridden my new skates a few times, as you can see. Grinded them up pretty good street skating last weekend. Even messed myself up a little bit. But we're all healed up, ready to go. Take a little tour of the park. Yeah, this is Jordan Skate Park in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. Excuse me while I eat my breakfast there. This is one of my favorite parks to visit. It's got pretty much something for everyone. There's some street sections as well as some park sections. Right there is the smaller street section, which I like to warm up on. But transitions over into the park section. Nice wall ride with 2 quarter pipes. Into this small bowl snake section. Has a nice like 5-6 foot half pipe right there that ends off in this nice little like pool end section with that nice coping. First thing I'm going to do here is actually get used to those new 50/50 frame H blocks and trying to basically feel out what I need to do in order to not wheel bite on flat. As you can see here a couple of times, my back foot, because I'm not leaning it over, is going to wheel bite. But generally by the 3rd try, I get it, and then we just start exploring from there. Alright, so far so good. You'll have to excuse all the landscaping people all around. But so far, 50/50 prime frames, nice. I only get wheel bite whenever I'm just not leaning my foot the right way. So it's usually my fault, user error. Royales are feeling great on the H-Blocks. The Soul kits are feeling great. They slide super smooth. You know, there's a little bit extra reinforcement up at the front. Like I said in my previous video, I like how this new Soulplate goes around the toe, because what I find is it actually makes me kind of put less pressure on my toes and make me sit back on my heel, which gives me a little bit more of a smoother slide. So yeah, let's see. I want to try top sides. I'm trying. Just got to get over that hump. We'll see. And to be clear, this is not the skates. I'm just shit at top sides. When I was a kid, I usually just did jumps and transition, maybe an X grind here and there. That was my claim to fame. Now in my 30s, I learned top sides. That's rough. But you can't quit. We'll get there. That was the ugliest shit in the world. I'm gonna take it. More people are showing up. I don't like filming when or dropping my camera when people are at the park. I just feel like it's kind of inconsiderate. I don't know. We'll see. After a session or two, my prime frames, the aluminum part, actually starts to wiggle from side to side a little bit on my boot. I gotta retighten it. I don't know if that's a thing. If you got any fixes, let me know. Try a couple of frame tricks, try a couple of different sole tricks, see what we can get done. Rolling flat feels great. Soles are feeling good. Slide nice and easy, nice and wide for the coping and things like that. Just got to get better at coping. It's getting hot. But after a few weeks of riding with flat 50/50 prime frames, I don't think I need to go back to anti-rocker for anything. I'm getting a lot more confident on it. I just wish I could get over whatever is stopping me from doing topsides. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. I know I'm not going on top of it, I'm going at it, which is causing me to miss out on my sole plate. And it's not like I don't have a huge space on those sole plates, but I just I never learned them when I was younger, so it's kind of harder for when you try and teach an old dog new tricks. I don't know if that saying even is true. I don't really believe in it. I just gotta come back another day, give it another try. Riding flat, even though I still feel like I'm out of shape, my legs are dead, but you don't have to pump as much, which is amazing. You feel like you can flow a lot more. You know, I'm riding up more comfortably to the coping, and once I lock into the coping, it just works. You know, I lock in the sole on the sole kit and it slides. If I only time I ever get wheel bite on the 50/50 prime frames is if, you know, if I'm going Royale and I, you know, turn my supporting foot, but I don't really push this foot out enough and I lean forward, I'll catch a little bit of wheel bite, but that's not the skate's fault. That's me being dumb, you know, but I'm not holding position. So really, once you get it locked in, even when you ride the 50/50 prime frames flat, again, I'm riding 58 millimeter, 98 wheels, bullet, you know, profile, and I even on square ledges, I wasn't getting very much wheel bite, if at all. You know, once I would hit my angle, it would work great. So, something watching me. 50/50 prime frames, rolling flat. Love the energy transfer. Again, the only con that I'm having with them is that my frame, like, seems to get a little loose when after I skate for a bit, or if I take a really hard landing. You know, the very front UFS bolt
I can kind of wiggle my frame side to side like 1 millimeter. It's like a little bit of play. I can still skate it, but it bothers me. I don't know why. I'm gonna try. I tried putting a washer in so that the bolt had more space to thread and tighten. I'm gonna try maybe tensioning washer. We'll see if that works. I don't know. It doesn't really affect the skate at all. It's just, you know, my opinion. But that being the only thing, I love these frames, and I like the new Soul Kit on the USD Sway, the Gen 2 Sway Soulplates. Love them. Next thing I do want to get, I want to try out some Rocies. I do want to try a different pair of skates from a bunch of different companies, so that's going to take a little bit of time, but hopefully, you know, throughout the time as I get them, I show them on here, you know, give you my honest opinion of them, but also actually show you a lot more skating stuff, and maybe even some things that may not be skating, but to me are kind of related. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and we'll see you on the next one.